Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. The story of the Marksman 1010 starts in the mid-1950s. It all began with Morton H. Harris Incorporated, based in Beverly Hills, California. It's pretty swanky for an air gun company. 1955, they introduced the model MP. It was a single-shot pistol. It looked a little bit like the 45, weighed enough, and it had a kind of a real look to it, and it was cool. For the most part, it was pretty futuristic for its time. I think it cost around, I think what they said it was like $6.95 for a black version, and they had a chrome one too for a couple dollars more, $8.95. You could pick that up. Now those are the earlier models, and they offer a different type of loading system. And here's what the MP looked like. So anyway, by 1958, the company, now called Marksman Products, had moved to Los Angeles, and it tweaked the design. They introduced the model MPR, or the Marksman Pistol Repeater, which could shoot BBs in a repeating mode while still handling pellets and darts as single shots. This was a big deal. Now, yeah, it was, because you could, play darts with it. And the repeater, you didn't have to keep flipping the top open. You could just cock it and go. So the NPR was still mostly metal, and it gave a nice hefty feel to it. It was all metal. In fact, this one's all metal. So if you got an NPR in its original box and a manual, you got a little bit of history in there. I happen to have they didn't use all the pellets, surprisingly, but they've cut it up, so it's like, But still, here's a picture of what the original little kit looked like versus what I found. And these guns ran until about 1977. The Marksman 1010 itself actually emerged in the late 1970s as a kind of like a natural evolution of the MPR. By this time, Marksman had relocated to Torrance, California, and the 1010 kept the same basic spring piston design, but started incorporating some plastic parts like the grips and the barrel, shroud, and to cut cost and keep up with manufacturing. But it still functions pretty much the same, even with the
107.
The plastic.
So I think
The gun shoots about 150 feet per second. And they were claiming, I guess, 200 as a tops, and you could probably do that with a little tune.
That's about right. 45.